Paano ginagawa ng isa? Rule number 1. A raised to x is equal to A raised to y if and only if, okay, x is equal to y. Well, it gives sense din naman. Siyempre, masasabi mo na ang dalawang number na yan na pareho ang base ay magiging equal kung pareho din sila ng exponents. Diba? So, for example, 2 raised to x is equal to 2 raised to 6. Then, x must be 6 for them to be the same, right? Second, 3 raised to x is equal to 9. So, we write 9 into exponential. This must be 3 raised to 2. And this is 3 raised to x. And from that, pwede natin gamitin ang rule, no? So, kunin na natin ang exponent. Bring down now x. Bring down 2. So, x is equal to 2 to make it possible. Increase natin yung difficulty. So, paano kapag meron tayong 2 raised to x divided by 3 raised to x is equal, no? Is equal to 4 over 9. Okay. And then, ay bakit x yung ginamit ko? Wait lang. I'll use another letter. Let's say y. Y ito. 3 raised to y. Kapag ganito ang given naman class, hindi pa rin naman siya confusing kasi in the rule of equation, numerator na 2 raised to x dapat equal kay 4. Numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, provided that you can express each into exponential form. Now, to guide you, kapansin-pansin naman na si 2 raised to x ay pwede nating i-equate kay 4. Why? Because 2 raised to x, because 4 is simply 2 raised to 2. Isn't it? So, x is just 2. So, pag nire-write mo si 4, this is 2 raised to 2. What about kay 9? 3 raised to y is equal to 9. Dapat pareho daw sila. So, 3 raised to y is equal to 3 raised to 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2. So, rewrite 9 into 3 raised to 2. At bumalik ka lang din sa sinabi ng rule. Kung pareho ng base nyo, dapat pareho ng exponents. So, what if the question is, what is x plus y? So, since you were able to solve for x, and that is 2, and y that is equal to 2, substitute. 2 plus 2 now is 4. Okay, yes. Yeah, I know Bonaventure kasi ganyan yung ginawa natin last time. I'm pretty sure that you know that. It's part of the recitation last time. Okay, but yeah, yung challenge na binigay ko sa inyo one time is paano pag nagbaliktad naman, no? Sige, let us share that to the group. And so with, I think, St. Anselm, we did it also, no? And St. Jerome. And I think so, pretty sure with the other sections, you have the idea about this. Sige, kuha ako ng example dito sa may LMS para makarelate kayo din pag nagre-review kayo. Okay? Sige, kuha muna tayo ng example sa LMS. And ito yung medyo siguro nako-confuse yung iba. Number 4. I got this in example number, I think third example in the LMS. 9 raised to x squared is equal to 3 raised to x plus 3. Okay. In this case, we observe that base is 9 on the left while base is 3 on the right. Kailangan nating i-rewrite si 9 para magkaroon siya ng base 3. Take note that 9 is simply 3 raised to 2. And so, palitan natin ng 9 ng 3 raised to 2. Now when close, n raised that to x squared. And this is equal to 3 raised to x plus 3. Okay? In the rule of exponent, power of power, we see exponent 2 here. We're going to multiply that to x squared. And so, you will now have 2 times x squared. That is equal to x plus 3. Bakit mo ginawa yan, class? Kasi pareho na ang base mo. 3 and 3. Pareho na kasi sila. So, ang gagawin mo na lang, for as long as pareho na yung base, ay ibaba mo na yung exponents at isolve na kung ano yung variable na yan. Okay? And so, to continue the process, we will now have 2x squared, lipat na natin ng x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay? At mapapansin natin dito na pwede tayong mag-factoring technique. We can factor this out. And so, the factors are, we have 2x, and then we have x, equated to 0. Okay? Para magkaroon tayo ng negative 1 as the middle term, then kailangan mong mag-multiply ng, this must be negative 3, this must be 1. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. 2x times 1 is 2x. So negative 3x plus 2x is negative x. So nakuha natin yung middle term. So ibig sabihin, itong dalawang ito ang ating factors. These two factors, 2x minus 3 and x plus 1, equate them to 0. Why do you want to equate? What is the purpose of equating them to 0? Kasi you would like to get the value of x. Okay? Equating 2x 3 to 0, the first factor. And so with x plus 1, equate it to 0. And so 2x is equal to 3. Then x is equal to 3 over 2. That is the first solution. Second, x must be negative. If you would like to see the proof, here is the proof. If we're going to substitute, if x is equal to 3 over 2 plus, then 9 raised to 3 over 2 raised to 2 is equal to 9. 3 raised to 3 over 2 plus 3. Okay? Now we continue. Ang 9 ay 3 raised to 2. So when we square 3 over 2 na exponent, that becomes 9 over 4. So this is equal to 3 raised to cross multiply 3 over 2 plus 3. Cross multiply 2 times 3, no? 6. So this is over 2. This is equal to 9 over 2, right? So this is equal to 3 raised to 9 over 2, therefore, pares siya sa 9 over 2. And papapansin natin, class, dito, itong 2 na to at saka yung 4, no? 2 divided by 4 in lowest term is 1/2. So this is 2. And we can now say that 3 raised to 9 over 2 is equal to 3 raised to 9 over 2. So we are satisfied. This really is a solution. What about the other? When x is equal to negative 1. So let's try. 9 raised to negative 1 raised to 2 is equal to 3 raised to negative 1 plus 3. That is 9. No? Because the square of negative 1 is simply 1. So 9. And 3 raised to 2. Negative 1 3 is 2. And we can see 9 is equal to 9. Okay? So whenever you are solving, class, don't just be so confident that you arrive with the value of x and sasabihin mo yun na yung sagot. No. You still need to at least substitute. And you see what we've done, number 4, is a proof that you're more confident that you got the answer kapag i-substitute mo na siya. No? Okay? May that be a routine as well para mas confident ka during the exam or any test you are planning to take. Okay, ano pa yung nasa elements example? Other elements examples are just easy. I think you can do it. Pero there is a challenge here na I think this problem is familiar to me. Very familiar. Gusto ko lang i-elaborate sa inyo. Okay? Pero okay ba kayo sa problem number 4? Can you please give me a raise hand raise hand reaction kung okay sa'yo number 4 and then proceed tayo sa number 5. Okay, so majority is telling that they're okay with it. Okay, so ngayon, i-explain ko lang sa inyo yung example number 8 sa LMS. Baka may encounter nyo siya at nalilito kayo kung paano siya nakuha. Okay, at mapapansin nyo class na most of the examples during the right now ay hindi katulad na nasa LMS. No? Kasi para meron kayong additional information as well. So, yung nasa LMS can just be added up to the examples. Okay? So let me select that problem in the LMS and then let's try it. Ang sabi dun sa LMS, kung ang 2 raised to x daw, this is problem number 8 in the LMS, if 2 raised to x daw is equal to 15, at ang 15 raised to y ay equal naman sa 32. Ano mo daw masosolve ang x1? Class, hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon ay kailangan mong hanapin ang value ng x and value ng y. Usually, you can go directly solving for xy, x plus y, nang hindi mo kailangan hanapin ano ang x, ano ang y. Ito ang magandang evidence na you're not solving for x anymore, you're not solving for y anymore, but you're solving for xy directly. Okay, this is just done by substitution. Hindi naman ganun katindi ang kailangan mong alam dito. Mag-substitute ka lang. Tandaan mo, kasi ang 2 raised to x is 15. Tapos si 15 raised to y ay 32. Therefore, let 15 be equal to 2 raised to x. Kaya, si 15 raised to y equals 32, pinalitan natin ng 15 at naging 2 raised to x siya. Now, raised to y equals 32. But 32 is 2 raised to 5, isn't it? Because 32 is equal to 8 times 4. And 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. And 4 is 2 times 2. Rule of exponents, same base. Add all exponents. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 5. And so, 2 raised to xy is equal to 2 raised to 5. So what is xy? Xy is 5. So ganun lang, no? I tried that to some of my classes without them knowing na may katulad siyang problem in the LMS. And you know, ganyan lang ang gagawin niya. Nag-solve ba tayo? Sinolve ba natin kung anong value ng x, anong value ng y? Pero class, paano pag tinanong kita? Paano kung interesado kang makuha ang value ng x? Ano ang gagamitin mong operation? Ano ang gagawin mong process to solve for x or y? Can you please comment? In 10 seconds, may I know? Ano kayang gagawin mo para ma-solve mo ang value ng x at ma-solve mo ang value ng y? Anong operation o ano kaya ang dapat gamitin, no? Makuha mo yung value ng x? It is, you're making use of the rule of logarithm. Yan na, dyan na papasok ang logarithm. And class, when you're using logarithm, you are, so x mo ay 3, y is 2, that, did you get it? Well, if you say x is equal to 3, then are you telling me that 2 raised to 3 is equal to 15? It's not, no? So, hindi possible yung 3, and y, it's not possible to be 2, because 15 raised to 2 is not 32. In logarithm, you can now solve other, no, possible exponents. Kasi pag sinabi nating logarithm class, you're solving for the exponent. Logarithm is exponent. So are you solving for the exponent? Now use logarithm. Yun ang sinasabi. Okay? Nasaan yung... Now, that's under rule number 1. Now let's move to rule number 2 to make it organized. No? Recalling rule number 1. Ba nangyayari yan? We're going to recall rule number 1. Ang sabi niya, ang a raised to x daw ay equal sa a raised to y. If and only if x is equal to y. Now let's move to rule number 2. Ang rule number 1 class, we call this one a same base rule. Same base rule. So ang rule number 2 ay same exponent rule. So here is rule number 2. Ang sabi naman nito, kung ang a raised to x ay equal sa b raised to x, totoo yan if and only if a is equal to b. Okay? So, yan ang sinasabi ng rule. Masasabi mo lang daw na yung a raised to x ay equal sa b raised to x kung nagkataon na ang a ay pareho sa b. Well, common sense din naman, no? Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na ang 2 raised to 3 ay equal sa 3 raised to 3 dahil pareho lang silang naka-raise sa 3. That is impossible. No? So, it justifies that for you to have the same, no? If you have the same exponent, you must have the same base. So, for example, no? So, in number 1, that's just to show you na pag hindi mo satisfy yung condition that the base must be equal, then it's not true. So, let's have an example. B raised to 3 is equal to 8. So, what is B? Ngayon, may kakayahan bang magre-write ang 8 such that its exponent is 3? Tandaan mo, ang 8 ay 2 raised to 3. Therefore, b raised to 3 is equal to 2 raised to 3. Your b now is equal to 2. So, pag pinalitan mo ang b ng 2, pareho na sila. 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 3. Okay? Okay, tayo na medyo tricky din. Y minus 1 raised to 4 is equal to 16. So what is y? Sige, may I ask this to you? If y minus 1 quantity raised to 4 is 16, what must be the value of y? In just 20 seconds, let me know. Justin, you raise your hand. Justin Manuel, ano yun? Okay. So, isolve na natin. So, you can observe your class that we can rewrite 16 such that its exponent is 4 if its base is 2. 2 raised to 4 is 16. So y minus 1 quantity raised to 4 is equal to 2 raised to 4. Now that we have the same exponents class, now bring down the bases. Y minus 1, bring down 2 as well. And so, y must be 2 plus 1, y must be 3. So pag sinubstitute mo dito ang y na 3, 3 minus 1 raised to 4 equals 16. 2 raised to 4 is 16. No? Making it true that 16 is 16. If you let y be equal to 3. So, pagsamahin na natin ang dalawang rules. The rule number 1 telling you that if you have the same base, you must have the same exponent. Rule number 2 tells you that if you have the same exponent, you must have the same base. They go together, class. They go together. And as you observe, as you end up answering the given equation, you will notice that they are actually pantay. Exponent and base, pantay na pantay sila. Okay? O ngayon, pagsabayin natin itong dalawa. And I guess this problem may look familiar to you, pero it's just part of your practice. I hope you can answer it. Okay? Number 4, if you have 5 raised to x and y raised to 2, and this is equal to, okay, gamit tayo ng malilit lang na numbers, just a quick challenge. 5 raised to x times y raised to 2 is equal to, gamit ako ng, is equal to 100. What is xy, x plus y, and x minus y? Okay. In this case, class, I'm making use of rule number 1, telling you that yung 5 raised to x ay kailangan mong magkaroon ng ganyan from 100. At si y raised to 2 naman, kailangan mong magkaroon ng exponent na 2 mula kay 100. So, paano natin masosolve si number 4? Okay. In 20 seconds meantime, I'd like to know your answer. And then, sagutan na natin agad. After that, mag-move na tayo sa inequality. In 20 seconds only. Okay, so sagutan na natin. Class, in this case, inuutusan ka lang na i-factor out ang 100. Si 100 ay equal sa 25 times 4. Diba? And si 25 is equal to 5 raised to 2 and 4 is 2 raised to 2. Sa madaling salita, class, i-rewrite natin si 100 into 5 raised to 2 multiplied to 2 raised to 2. Ang sabi ng 5 raised to x, kapag meron kang base 5, dapat pareho din tayo ng exponent. Sabi naman ni y raised to 2, if we have the same exponent 2, dapat pareho din ang ating base. And so, kapansin-pansin dito, class, that x, that x here is equal to 2. Use another color. X is 2. Diba? And y is also 2. Ganun yung partnership nila. Naggagayahan lang sila. Kinokopya lang nila ang isa't isa. Kasi kung anong ginagawa, kung ano ang naging exponent ni 5 para lang makuha ang 100. For you to know naman, ang 100 is divisible by 5 and also divisible by another 5. Because 100 divided by 5 is 50, 15, 20 I mean. Ano ba yung sinasabi ko? 100 divided by... Ay, wait. Parang nagkamali ako dito. Wait lang. Parang I think there's an error. Tama pala. No? So 25 is divisible by 25. 100 is divisible by 25, and the quotient is 4. Okay? So is that okay to you? Can you give me a raise hand reaction? And now we will move to exponential inequality. Okay, so let's move to exponential inequality. Stop recording this.